Clive was an awful man with only love in his heart. His spirit reached out and touched everyone. Clive walked with peace and love and always gave you hope, yeah. A joy of knowing great things to come. Clive was a man who loved children. Though he had none of his own, yeah, he would do his best to help. He was a brother. He was a brother. Oh yeah, he was a brother. He was a brother. Oh yeah. Established his own business, took it higher. Oh, oh, he was a great young man you could admire. Inspired the community, did works for you and me. Don't know why he had to go. He was a joy to know. He was a brother. He was a brother. Oh yeah, he was a brother. He was a brother. Oh yeah, he was a brother. He was a brother. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Living in this concrete life is not easy. Modern technology, the youths have too much to see. I remember when my father used to tell us good stories about bread and six filled with only morality. Talk to me and you see. Talk to me, you're watching too much TV. Yeah. Can't get my food on time. EastEnders on your mind. Kids playing computer games. They don't even know my middle name. Oh, it's a shame to see my people going down the drain because of their fantasy. You wanna put the blame on me? Just talk to me and you see. Talk to me, you're watching too much TV. Yeah. Talk to me and you see. Talk to me, you're watching too much TV. Just talk to me. Talk, yeah. We've gotta talk, yeah. Just talk to me. Talk, yeah. We've gotta talk, yeah. Can't make a house a home if Babylon says the tone. Not wearing your hair no more, running away from His Majesty's throne. Oh, you could only see the spiritual powers in we. It's not a fantasy. They put the blame on our family. Just talk to me. Talk a very nice thing, no. Love from a distance, I don't know if I'll see you again. Love from a distance, I will try.
Yes, welcoming everybody to New Music Mondays, featuring Barry Red Bass, all the way from London.
You think you're there, but you're going nowhere. I didn't want to say goodbye when I left you to head for the sky. I won't be seeing you for a long time. I hope someday our sun will shine. Love from a distance is not a very nice thing, no. Love from a distance, I don't know if I'll see you again. Love from a distance, I will try. You think you're there, but you're going nowhere. You could be rich, you could be poor. Soon your love starts to wane, that's for sure. I don't care who you are or where you been. If you're not with the one you love, that's a sin. Love from a distance is not a very nice thing, no. Love from a distance, I don't know.
Love from a distance. Sounds of Barry Red Bass.
I will try.
Yes, introducing you to New Music Mondays.
But you're going nowhere.
Live from Nairobi, Kenya.
Yes, I miss your smile. You should be around me all the while. 3,000 miles.
Barry Red Bass, the ones and twos.
In this crazy world,
DJ Carter, New Music Mondays.
Love from a distance.
Love from a distance.
It's not a very nice thing, no. Love from a distance.
We have to salute you. You are the creators of a great civilization and laid the foundation of this world. You gave the world its first writings, its first history. You should never, ever be forgotten. Sila. Like a thief in the night, they came, robbing everything they can, taking everything they can. Like our history, our culture, they took it away. They took away our history, tortured us with brutality. What gives them the right to take our life? With the permission of our ancestors, we have to salute you. You are the creators of a great civilization and laid the foundation of this world. You gave the world its first writings, its first history, and should never, ever be forgotten. Sila. like a thief in the night. They came, robbing everything they can, taking everything they can. Like our history, our culture, they took it away. They took away our history, tortured us with brutality. What gives them the right to take our lives? But diamonds and pearls, they wanna rule the world. They take us from front of history to places at the back. Yeah, and all the time we're still under attack. And whoa, oh, oh, why they call I third world? Why do they lie when they know we're first world? Oh, why they call I third world? Why do they lie when they know we're first world? What about the great university of Timbuktu, built before they even wear shoes? What about the great Imhotep and the temples of Luxor? And you don't even know if the world
So me
is
say,
round.
alright.
Oh, 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 why?
Yes, the name of the song is called First World. So right now, people, we're gonna come with the big artist tonight inside the building, Barry Dread Bass. So Barry Dread, greetings.
Yeah, greetings, my brother. Greetings. I come with
Hope you are.
love, peace, and unity. Yeah, man, my eyes is, man, my eyes is.
Yeah, man.
I say greetings to the whole of the Kenyan massive. And all the massive them all around the world tuning in. See, give
Yeah,
thanks
man.
for the occasion. See.
Yeah,
Yes, I.
man. How are you faring on this summer?
The summer's been airy. Grow some things in my garden. See, sun has shined very good this year. This summer's been a very good summer. The sun's been shining very nice, and we've taken advantage of that. I mean, even though they tried to spray, we're not business with that. I mean, the sun is too hot for them this year. See.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I hope it's a good sign. Is we appreciate you for coming through for the show. And for those who doesn't know Barry Dread is one of the man who was shaped. His Ari career was shaped in London. So we're gonna have an amazing conversation to track from where he started up to where he is today. Barry Dread,
Mm,
I hope you are ready for questions because now I can see we are entering the segment of questions.
yes, I.
Are you ready for the
Um,
first one?
yes, I. More than ready.
What was the first moment you truly felt reggae would be your life's journey?
My life's journey, university. Yeah, well, I think it's from school.
Yeah, man.
'Cause we did have a little band in school. Basically, I learned to play the guitar. You know what I mean? I was learning bass. My father bought me a guitar. See, when I was about 10, 11. And I started to learn at school and things like that. But the teacher was a bit, to me, had racist tendencies. But I didn't know it was racist tendencies at the time, but I just got a negative energy from him. So I didn't really pursue no lessons with him. But I started to follow tunes myself at home on one string on the bass. So when I went to, long story short, I got expelled from one school and I went to another school, which was more in Hackney area. I was going to the first school was Highbury Grove, and there was more white children there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I learned that the environment shapes you because a lot of the black youths were talking like white boys. You know what I mean? And when I went to
Yeah, man.
the school in Woodbury Down, which was in Hackney, it's more predominantly black school, and that school now had sound systems and reggae bands after school and all of that kind of thing, and the white boys were talking black. You know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah,
saying,
man.
yeah, that's it. But anyway, after school, somebody asked me if I could play bass. You know what I mean? Because they had a little band after school. So I said I didn't even know what a bass was, but I went, after school, and luckily the music teacher put a bass in my hand, and I was like, wow. So I was there playing on one string, and he told me, no, you can play that note. It's the same as that note under there, and he gave me the framework for it. So I started to work out myself. So the long and
Yeah.
short of it, we had a little band, and so what happened is we went to play at a girls' school. We had a mixed school. We was at a mixed school anyway, boys and girls, but we went to another school to perform. And after the show, the adulation, you know what I mean? It's like everybody wanted to know us, and we had. I had few girlfriends after that show. Next man had 9 girls. Everybody, So it was the adulation of the music that really drew me into it. So when I finished school, I said, you know what, I'm going to keep up this thing here, you know. And then I got some of the brethren who were still playing from school, and my close brethren, Clevie and Jeffrey. We
Wow.
just started to play, you know what I mean, and we just copied
Yeah,
songs,
man.
you know
That
what I
one is
mean.
great.
Yeah, so we just copied songs, and we'd play one song for about 30 minutes, it's just to know that we're actually playing something. So yeah, that's where my love comes from. From my youth, I got the adulation, and you know what I mean. So I realized, wow, this is something that I love, that can attract people and everything like that. From a young mind, that's how I was thinking, But along the road,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, I was conscious. I was a conscious youth, because one of the things that made me conscious is because my father was a pastor. So I grew up in the church, you
Yeah.
know, and the fact that I had two schools of thoughts running around in my head, because when I went to school, they said that, yeah, man. They say that man come from monkey. You go to school and say man come from monkey. You know what I mean? And we come up from the apes, and there was these dinosaurs roaming around and everything. Then you go to church, and they say, no, man, God made man, and the rib of man, he made woman. And so I'm going, hold on a minute, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
something never
man.
sound right to me. You see me, I say,
Yeah.
from a young mind. So
Great.
that's what made me curious in life, see.
Yeah. Yeah, man. On to the
Mm.
next one, Barry. You have traveled in Africa, Europe, and beyond. So, of all those places that you have traveled, which is the most, which is the place that give you the deepest soul connection whenever you travel?
Well, I have to say Gambia.
Yeah.
Because 2016, when I released my album Breadbasket, I
Yeah,
happened
man.
to,
Big album.
I happened to go out. We was actually were booked to perform. Well, we were booked to back Turbulence in Gambia.
Yeah, man.
So we went out there, but there was another band from Ghana that came, and they had the music for Turbulence as well. So they ended up back in Turbulence, but I ended up doing my own show, which was true. I just released my album. That was the launch of my album, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it
man.
just and it was such a brilliant show that I mean, I feel it's me take that night there still, to tell you the truth, you know what I mean. So yeah, so that was a great connection there, you know what I mean, because what I write my music for my people. I want the
Yes,
world
man.
to love it, but it's for my people, you know what I mean? It's for I and I
Yeah.
to write. So what greater place to play music than in the continent of Africa? So
Continent of
yeah.
Africa. So it
Mm.
is the continent of Africa.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yes. On to
Doubtedly.
the next one. Rastafari is about liberty, love, and truth. How do you keep that energy flowing daily?
Yeah, we just have to observe peace within, and
Yeah, man.
keep your spirit high. See it, and keep your vibration high no matter what I go on in the world.
Yeah.
See it, as long as say, you got to keep the joy in your heart, because that is what Babylon is trying to diminish.
Yeah,
They're
man.
trying to, they're trying to make you unhappy and miserable so that your energy is low, and you can't manifest your visions, you know what I mean? Because you can bring whatever you visualize into reality once your
Yeah,
vibration
man.
is high. See it. So as a Rasta man, I've learned over the years to keep my vibration high. See it. So, me stay
Yeah,
away
man.
from negative energy so you pick up negative energy quick. you know.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So yeah, so when you vibrate high, the demon them can't really come around you anyway. You know, see.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, so we do it Rasta. So we come,
Yes,
so we're
I.
treading the right road, see it, road of righteousness, a road of liberation. See
Yeah,
it.
man.
See it,
Yeah,
and
it's good. It's good.
see it. We can see what going, cause we are our ancestors. You see me, I say that's the thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man. Yeah, man.
So, I'm happy to be here and alive today to see, witness the world. That's what keeps the joy in my heart because I'm here.
Yeah, man. True. True.
you
Yes,
know,
I. Yeah. On to the next one. How has fatherhood and family influenced the way you write and perform your songs?
wow. You have some good questions there, now, Makaveli. I say, yeah, go on. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, to tell you the truth, it's the greatest thing to have a family. You know,
Yeah, man.
um, yeah, man. I had my family young. I think I was 23 when I had my first child. And it's a great thing. And I put my heart and soul into it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but as you because you're young, and no one gave you the framework of family. You know what I mean? And even what it is to be a man.
Yeah, man.
Nobody outlined these things to you, so you make mistakes along the way, and you follow your emotions rather than wisdom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you get caught up in certain things. You know what I mean? And it can put your family at risk. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
the
True.
major thing I learned from family is that we are in control of our world in our home. Because when my children, that's why when you play "Talk to Me," that's the
Yeah.
song of my family
Yeah. True.
because you know, my that story is, when my children were young and I would come in from work, they would run to me, "Daddy, daddy, 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 daddy." Daddy's home. You know what I mean? But they put this program on TV called EastEnders. You know what I mean? So everybody start watching this program, captivated by this soap opera. You know what I mean? So by the time they were 10, 11, or getting up older, I'm coming in now, and mommy's telling me to shush. You know what I mean? I'm going, children. I'm saying, what,
Yeah.
what,
True.
what? Oh, there's some scene on the program that is more important than me coming home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
True.
I realized, what, God, I'm losing my family to the TV.
Yeah, man.
You know, because what
Yeah.
happens? The TV indoctrinates you. You let Babylon come into your house and program because they tell you that it's a program. Them not hide it. They
Yeah,
call
man.
it a program. So you sit down there and you get yourself programmed by Babylon
Yeah.
when you should be
A Babylon
programmed.
program.
Yeah, yeah, you understand? You're
Yeah,
getting
man.
yourself programmed because you see whatever goes into your mind, you want you sort of want to become. That's why we're supposed to shield our children from what's going on in Babylon. Our home is our sanctuary, so we can keep Babylon out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I
True.
mean?
Yeah,
and
man.
and, and and focus on what is very important, that knowledge of self. you know
Yeah,
Children need
man.
to know themselves
Yeah.
and not get caught up in what's going out there in the world. Yeah, you have to be a part of the world, but you have to know that you can't be indoctrinated by these wickedness of our going right now, especially now. When we
Yes,
were youth,
I.
it wasn't so bad, but now it's like they're going crazy, Jay.
So on to the next question, and
Mm.
it's unfortunate that you lost your son Malachi.
Malachi, yeah.
May his soul continue resting in peace. So
Yes,
you have
I.
faced many challenges,
Yes,
some of
I.
which are personal, including the
Mm-hmm.
loss of your son.
Yes, I.
So how has this all these occasion shaped your outlook on life?
Well, it shaped it very profoundly, yeah, because I was caring for my son for at least 10 years, and me and
Yeah,
him
man.
lived together, and he was autistic, so he taught me a lot. Being autistic, he was very his memory was fantastic. He had great knowledge of music. His mother
Yeah,
was a
man.
musicologist as well. She loved music as well.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
So, but his knowledge of music was really, he used to surprise me. And so, Daddy, listen to this Burning Spear. I'm like, wow, wait, even if I hear this one before, and he knows the songs off by heart. but he also had epilepsy. And in the year 2019, epilepsy start creep up on him. He was getting fits every other week, and then every other day, and then unfortunately, one night he had fits in his sleep, so and he passed away. And that
Yeah, man. Sorry
occurred.
for that.
Yeah, man. Critical youth, Rasta youth, Malachi. See. So
Yeah, man.
so what happened is that was 2019, November 2019. He passed away, and we laid him to rest January 2020. You see, and
Yeah, man.
then I went to Ghana. I went to Ghana. Because I was booked to do the homecoming tour. They had a homecoming tour because it was the year of return and all of that in Ghana and so forth. And we were, I was booked to go over there. So I weren't going to go after that. But my daughter said, no, go, Dad, and rest. So she helped me pay my fare, and we went out there and, just to recuperate and get my mind together. And then I was meant to come back and go to Gambia and chill out for a while. But then they locked down the world, you know? They locked
Yeah,
down the
man.
world in March. So we was here, and then so me and his mother was, I said to her, well, because we never lived together, but I said to her, you might as well stay with me because it's locked down, and you know what I mean, and we just both lost our son. So, and so during that time, that was the time that I basically set up the studio in his bedroom, you know, because just
Yeah, man.
prior to just a day before the lockdown, um, I managed to buy a new bass because I've been working at the post office for many years, while
Yeah,
a
man.
musician, and so I got my pension and everything like that. So I was able to set up the studio and basically name the studio after my son Malachi because it's in his bedroom. I'm right in his bedroom right now.
Yes, I.
This is where we make the music, and I didn't know anything about Logic or mixing or recording because those things I would pay man to do because I mean my first bread basket must have cost me about £4,000 or £5,000 to do, and it took me about 4 years to do it
Yeah,
because
man.
when you go in studio you have to have money, you know what I mean, so it take a while to build up the money, so that's why it took a few years. But I was
Yeah,
always
man.
determined to finish my projects, you know what I mean? So having a studio now is just like, wow, it's just opened up everything because two of my bass guitarists, and I play other instruments as well. So during the lockdown, I was all the tunes I've
Yeah,
had,
man.
which I've had in the background for many years. I've recorded many tunes on cassettes and phones and all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah,
I was
man.
able to start to make them become alive now. And I learned the
Great.
logic, and now I basically people book me to record their music. I help people. So far, we've released about 6 albums from the studio in this time,
Yeah,
and
man.
many singles. So many people are passing through the studio, and we have plenty of artists and plenty of music to come. Tough, tough, tough live recording. So we have some of the best drummers, musicians, them from um, the London music, the England music reggae fraternity, I mean, man like Rimbim, man like Jab Bunny, I mean,
Yeah,
my
man.
brethren them Jeffrey and Stephen Wright and Jassy Castile and from Royal Sound Band, Calvin as well, because he comes in the studio and record, you know what I mean? Delray, Scott and all the artists, and we have artists like Poppy Seed and John McAnup, FJ Jr., Princess Lynn and Empress Pam and Errol Mattis, you know what I mean? We have a whole heap of
Yeah, man. Big
so
artist.
yeah, man, we are going, man. We are going. So we give thanks to that question there, and yeah, man, for real, it's been
Yeah.
profound. But I've changed because I mean, I was a great bassy, and I even greater bass, because I play bass all the time, and when you're doing
Yeah.
it in the studio, you got to get it right, and so I've improved significantly, and basically, my engineering skills have improved every day. I'm learning something new, and it's just exciting. You know what I mean? So right now, I'm very happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And working with a few bands out there and doing my stuff. But my
Yeah.
main mission is to keep the music alive and use the music like Doctor Who. Because music is the vibration that because it worked for us. I mean, when we was young what we was hearing, what we was exposed to was Bob Marley, Dennis Brown, Alton Ellis,
Yeah,
Freddie
man.
McKay, Barry
Yeah.
Brown. You know, everywhere we look, I'll be a Rasta
Bigger
man
artist. Yeah,
and
man.
be, you know, 'cause that was my youth. So
Yeah.
when I came out, that's why I saw I wanted to be that. You know what I mean? So Babylon realized that, you know, that music has a profound effect on the community. So they've
Yeah, man.
usurped it and make the youth and become something else. You know, because when they come out now, they're seeing saggy trousers, cut up jeans, red hair. You know, it's a whole different outlook. You know what I mean? Yeah, all right, it's saying modern times, but what happens is that our morality is lowered substantially. You know what I mean? And once your morality lowers, you lose your humanity. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
true, true.
and then them kind of thing. So we keep working and keeping the vibration high in the reggae music, keeping the music live. You know what I mean? Because that's so important. You know.
Yeah, man. So, on to I'll just want to make a request, Barry Dread.
Mm,
Yeah, I'll just need you to give me an a cappella that when you
mm.
sing, you remember your son, Malachi.
Ah, wow, wow.
Yeah, man.
Well, he always loved my song "Coming to England." That song always reminds me of, you know, he loved that song, you
Yeah,
know. And I didn't send you that song because that's on my first album.
yeah, man.
My first album was called "We Need Love,"
We need love.
and yeah, we need love. This song is called "What I'm Going to Sing for the Item." It's called "Coming to England," and I basically wrote it when my father passed away over it. You see me, I say, because I created this great guitar riff, and but I couldn't find a song. It's only when he passed away the song come to me. So this is the song. They thought they'd have a wonderful time coming to England. They thought that the streets were paved with gold, just like a throne, yeah. They left from out of bright sunshine to doom and gloom. Smoke bellowed up from out of factories, but they were houses. They thought they would be fine in England. They were coming to the motherland. Some say that once you come to England, you will never go back home. Yeah, and then the second verse is one knock, two knock, they say you can come in. Cats and dogs welcome. Some say they never plan to stay. Well, not for long, no. One youth, then two, then send for the rest. Set up foundation with no sense of our history. We lose our culture. They thought they would be fine in England. They were coming to the motherland, oh yeah. Some say that once you come to England, you will never go back home. Yeah, you know, see. So
Yeah,
I
man.
wrote that, you know, because I was the first person born in England from from my family.
Yeah, man.
So my father come up here, you know what I mean? I think, you know, and then he sent for my mom.
Yeah, man.
And then within no time at all, I was here, you know what I mean? And, you know, I kind of kept them here. And then then my younger sister came along. So it's the same thing, one you, then two. And then he sent for the rest, all my brothers and sisters from Jamaica, you
Yeah,
know?
man. Yeah, man.
So they all came up and then made a life here. But then
Yeah.
when you lose your culture, you
Yeah.
forget, you think everything's all right here, and you just get on with the system, you know what I mean? And just meld in, you know, and not realize where I go on. But me,
Yeah,
a
true.
rebel, you know what I mean? I'm the
Yeah.
rebel in the family. You know what I mean? Me say, nah, man, this
Yeah,
thing's
man.
different, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
So we're gonna switch back to the music and then we're gonna come back with more.
All right, my brother. Give
Yes,
thanks.
I.
Aye,
Biggie.
aye, aye, aye.
With the permission of our ancestors, we have to salute you. You are the creators of a great civilization and laid the foundation of this world. You gave the world its first writings, Pittsburgh's history and should never, ever be forgotten. Sila. Like a thief in the night, they came, robbing everything they can, taking everything they can. Like our history, our culture, they took it away. They took away our history, tortured us with brutality. What gives them the right to take our lives? But diamonds and pearls, they wanna rule the world. They take us from front of history to places at the back, yeah, and all the time we're still under attack. And whoa, oh, oh, why they call I third world? Why do they lie when they know we're first world? Oh, why they call I third world? Why do they lie when they know we're first world?
Yes, the name of the song is First World. Right in these New Music Mondays. And so we there real nicely. Enjoy each and every single moment right here. My DJ for the night is DJ Kata, MC Makaveli.
And you don't even know,
getting ready for you. So be said.
Oh, 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 why they call I third world? Why do they lie when they know we're first world? Oh, why they call I third world? Why do they lie when they know we're first world?
New Music Monday right now, exclusive interview. Big up Champion Portmore, Cosmos here to India, and everybody who is on the chat. Big up on yourself. New Music Monday, DJ Kata, MC Makaveli.
Oh yeah, long before they knew about we, and oh 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 why they call I third world.
Yes, nice knees. Champion Portmore, big up on himself there. My respect. And each and every person who is coming through. Remember tonight we got Barry Bread Bass right in the area.
Our duty to do the right thing today. Our duty to stand up and say our duty to do the right thing today. Our duty.
It is our duty to do the right thing. Get me right.
Who will decide to stand?
Yes, it's your duty there, same way to do the right thing.
Who will be there?
Barry Bread Bass right in the meantime.
We got to fight to defend what is right, 'cause we're the ones the youths depend on to guard their lives. Our duty to do the right thing today. Our duty to help a brother man. Our duty to live upright.
ancestors light the fire. You better not wait to hear the call. It's not a supporting thing, it's one and one for all. Our duty to do the right thing today. Our duty to hear our sisters say. Our duty to stand up tall. Our duty. Oh, 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 yeah. Our duty.
Christine, did you get a too long for this third person? See? It's all about this time. Stick together.
Yes, right in the meantime, such tune blazing up.
When I see you all alone,
Yes, Big Fat Rudy all the way from Sarasota, Florida. Big up on yourself. Yes, we got Barry Bread. Bass right in the meantime.
I feel so sweet.
The name of the song is called Stick to Love.
I'm not
Barry Bread Bass.
If we stick to love, we'll find a way, yeah. If we stick to love, we'll find a way, yeah. If we stick to love, we'll find a way, yeah. If we stick to love, we'll find a way. This love we cannot compromise. I can see it in your eyes that you don't know, you don't want to go on living this way. All I know is I've got to find a way for you. If we stick to love, we'll find a way, yeah. If we stick to love, we'll find a way, yeah. If we stick to love, we'll find a way, yeah. If we stick to love, we'll find a way. We got to stick to love, baby, baby. We got to stick to love. We got to stick to love, baby, baby, yeah. We got to stick to love. This love we cannot.
Yes, welcoming everybody live and direct. Don't say
I can see
who is there live and direct.
in your eyes
Inside the party.
that you don't know, you don't want to go.
Keep on enjoying every single moment right here on New Music Mondays. Remember the guest of the day is Barry Bread Bass. Big up everywhere you coming from.
If we stick to love, we'll find a way, yeah. If we stick to love, we'll find a way, yeah. Oh yeah. If we stick to love, we'll find a way, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out I eat, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out I eat. Africa, the basket of the world.
Yes, Africa, Bread Basket of the World. Out of the album Bread Basket. Barry Bread Bass. Listen, one of the baddest album, Bread Basket. Africa, the bread basket of the world. Right in the meantime.
Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out I eat, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out I eat. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out I eat, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out I eat. I see my brothers fighting somebody else's war. I see my sisters struggling with no milk on their breast. Them of us in confusion, they're taking our mind, yeah. While the riches of our mother is being ripped from out the land. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat up.
Yes, from the album Bread Basket. The name of the song is Bread Basket. Africa, the bread basket of the world.
And everyone I eat out, I eat, yeah.
Big Fat Ruby.
And everyone I eat out, I eat, yeah. Them burn, them loot, them plunder, and take without consent to build their banks and their cities while we fill their prison cells. I hear my ancestors calling from the bottom of the ships. And the spirit of Marcos say, rise up, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat. Except for we, oh, except for we. Them burn, them loot, them plunder, and take without consent to build their banks and their cities while we fill their prison cells, yeah. I hear my ancestors calling from the bottom of the ships. And the spirit of Marcos say, rise up, yeah.
Betty Love, big up yourself all the way from USA. Enough respect. One more time for Champagne Portmore, Africa, bread basket of the world. Right in the meantime, Champagne Portmore, this one is for you.
Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat. I see my brothers fighting somebody else's war. I see my sisters struggling with no milk.
Yes, Betty Love, big up on yourself. Outer USA. Welcome on board from Nairobi, Kenya. Remember, we got Barry Great Bass on New Music Mondays.
Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone
Pablo Moses, big up on yourself there.
Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat, yeah. Africa, the basket of the world. And everyone I eat out, I eat, yeah.
Yes. Barry Dread, Wagwan. Yes, we are back again with Barry Dread Bass. Barry Dread Bass.
Yes, fire bless.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so on to the next question now. When you're not touring or recording, what is the other thing that bring you the inner peace?
And I'm not recording. And I'm not what?
You are not recording and you are not touring. What is the other thing that you do that normally bring you the inner peace?
Tell you the truth, you know. Me like reading, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, me's a reader. You know, me read a lot of books. You know, so most mornings me probably, you know, me go through my books them and I read over. Even it to the point where my eyesight affected. I wear glasses more time. You know what I mean? Me read enough books. So when me now play music, me I read. You know what I mean? And I study something because I believe that, you know.
What book are you reading now?
The book I'm reading right now is called the Book of Wisdom.
Book of Wisdom. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Wow. Well, I mean, well, I mean, I just start the book still, but the book is basically showing you that your body has all the elements that, it's like a different way of looking at life. You know what I mean? In terms of, um, you know, when they say the Christ, you have a Christ oil that is in your head,
Yeah, man.
and you have a movement that goes on up your spine, up into your pineal gland, and connects you to that divine nature that you have within you. So you see things more than you can. Yeah, understand. It's about deep meditation and understanding the whole science of your body and the movements of probably our ancients used to look at things, prior to religion, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
So,
that basic, yeah.
uh, let me ask you: do you see your music as a form of service to community? And if so, why?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a great service to the community because, what it is a battle for the hearts and the minds of our people, of people in the world, our people, you know what I mean? So they use the media. They use the media to indoctrinate people and brainwash people. You know what I mean? So what reggae music does is counteract that. You know what I mean? Real reggae music counteract that. But they've been using reggae music now, or calling it dancehall or whatever, and changing it up and changing the vibration. So the negative media use that energy against it. But prior to that, you had, when the community was more reggae-fied, you know what I mean? It was a more, you hear more righteousness coming true because the music is what, it's like we're fighting against that which is trying to brainwash us. So the music enlightens you while Babylon are trying to put out your light. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man.
that's how we do it. But at the end of the day, the youth them is saying that reggae music is you know um all music or whatever like that. But the vibration of it is a divine power that we can't just dismiss. You know what I mean? Babylon know that. That's why they take it off of the top line of the media. You know what I mean? Because when Bob Marley was out there, it was top line. You know,
Yeah, man.
they don't want to make another artist that is top line and has got great things to say to people and all of that sort of stuff. They don't want that. So this is
Yeah.
why what we're doing today. I give thanks to the eye. For giving I and I a chance to help to enlighten people rather than put the light out. See, so give thanks for the great works that you're doing also. You know what I mean? So just keep up the great
Yes,
works.
I.
We all are part of the same team. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
we all
Yeah,
are
man.
different cogs in that thing that's see. So yeah, so I write music, because I feel like the ancestors are talking through me. You know what I mean? They don't want me to sit around slack, thinking, we are at war, you know what I mean? And, we have people that are against us, you know what I mean? And want to see us destroyed, you know what I mean? And that's the reality, you know what I mean? So I haven't forgotten it, you know what I mean? So that's why it's reflected in my music and the things that come out of me, you know what I mean? So
Yes, I.
that's our purpose, you know what I mean? To uplift one another and to bring righteousness to one another. You know what I mean? So that because at the end of the day, we are all gods on the planet. You know what I mean? We have to look at ourselves as divine. You know what I mean? We all have that
Yes.
divine nature within us. You know what I mean? That makes us sons and daughters of the Most High. You know what I mean? So as long as we know that, then we live to that. Because we walk around thinking, boy, I'm stupid, you start acting stupid. But if you go around saying, boy, I'm great, and, all good things, you're just thinking on a higher level, believe me, you'll vibrate higher. You know what I mean? So don't even self-talk yourself down. You know what I mean? Don't say you're stupid. Don't say anything negative against yourself, because you can put yourself to sleep, you know?
Yes, that is true. So I wanna head over and go to a musical question. So right now, from sunset to bread basket to no justice in Babylon, what
Yeah.
message has always remained constant?
Well, Sunset Band, yeah, Sunset Band with my brethren Clevie and Jeffrey and Clive, Errol Mattis, and we have another singer called Gilroy before that. Yeah, man. I mean, that's it's always been, you know, 'cause to me, the message has been the same from since them time there. God, me say,
Yeah,
you know, when you know I was young enough to be here when Bob Marley was around. You know what I mean? So he was my icon at the time. You know what I mean? So we wanted to be like him. You know what I mean? And you know, we were all miniature Bob Marleys basically, and you know, found our righteousness through that. You know what I mean? And you know, as the years pass, you know what I mean, and we're doing the same, singing the same song, and just doing it in another way. You know what I mean? Just keeping the vibration going, because even the songs on my first album, which is a few songs from that album, was from Sunset Band days. You know what I mean? I just decided to put it on the album because I wrote them songs. You know.
yeah,
So
man.
yeah, so we just keep that vibration going, man, and we just love that movement. And so where it come to now, no justice, because at the end of the day, you know, I was lucky enough to, you know, be around the time when all them great musicians was here. So I was young and I was able to back Leroy Smart, Alton Ellis, you know what I mean, and Barry Brown. We work with so much artists, man. You know what I mean, over the
Yeah,
years
man.
that you know, them things that rub off on us. You know what I mean? Bin Garden took us under his wing, and you know what I mean, and he made us meet Aswad and all the other rest of band them back from the time. You know what I mean? So we were at a, you know, at a good groundation. You know what I mean? Of being amongst those artists and learning from them. You know what I mean? So by the time I'm getting to write my own albums, you know, I know the formula. You know what I mean? So I just work with that in a seat and just keep it bright and cheery. You know what I mean? But the message firm and strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Straight
man.
there.
And always message will always come first. On to the next question.
Mm,
You have played alongside the greats like the Abyssinias, Junior Reid,
mm.
Dwayne Penin. Which collaboration inspired you the most?
Well, it's not even a collaboration, you know, because what it
Yeah,
was, I'm playing bass for them. 'Cause I'm a bass
yeah,
guitarist.
yeah,
You
man.
see me I tell you? So
Yeah,
we you know, we took when Dawn Penn come over. I can't remember. It was in the '90s. She came over, I think. Yeah, to England, and we, you know, we done several shows with her because Errol and her was very close. My brethren and her was very close. So we done several shows with Dawn Penn up and down the country. Um, Alton Ellis and them man there, because we were in close proximity to Fat Man. You know, Fat Man sound system, and Fat Man had all the links to the artists them in Jamaica. So when they would come up from Jamaica, Fat Man was the man that was basically would, you know, put bands together, and he had these band instigators, Mafia and Floxy them, and also he would use us, Sunset Band, you know what I mean, to back artists, you know, like Leroy Swank, Leroy Gibbons, you know,
yeah,
Pat
man.
Kelly. We've done
Bigger
a lot of
artist.
artists. Yeah, man, we had the pleasure to work with them, you know.
Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, man. Our
Yeah.
super
So
cats one time
on,
we do a show with them.
I have a question here from a fan who is in
Mm,
Florida.
okay,
Yeah, his name is Big Fat Rudy. So Big
all
Fat
right.
Rudy is asking, do you have a strictly ito dish that you normally do? You do strictly ito dish?
Yeah, I do Ital dish, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I do, you know, he's one of the rest of them we eat. I eat fish every now and again, but more time is bare vegetables me eat for real, you know what I mean? I do my vegetables and burger wheat, and you know what I mean? Me have my stew peas, and you know what I mean? And my stew peas soup, I love that. You know what I mean? So even in the, right now my garden's full of courgettes, and you know me I go with my thing, man, and I be a
yeah,
vegetable me
man.
I do. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And again, he's asking, do you smoke herb?
Of course.
Yes, let's continue with our questions from
You
where
want
we
to
left.
answer,
Yeah, right now, yeah, on to the next.
Mm,
Your album, We Need Love, is still celebrated. Why do you
mm.
think this album resonates so deeply?
Well, yeah, that's very interesting. Well, I'm give thanks for the questions. Boy, I love them question them we are. We
Yeah,
need
man.
love now. Yeah, my first album. it was released 2003, but I started work on it from '98. You know,
Yeah, man.
um, and obviously, I mean, we are roots man, and I mean, I had some top tunes on there. I got one tune called One Unity, and but the song that caused the album to be a bit controversial was I had a song on there called Racial Establishment, um, which was Marcus Garvey's words, because he
Yeah,
said, Marcus Garvey said, racial establishment, because the time is now to
yeah. The
determine
time is
who we
now.
are in humanity. You know what I mean?
True.
So I
Yeah,
thought,
man.
myself, boy, I've just made it a song. Racial establishment, because the time is now, yes,
Mm.
to determine who we are in humanity. We must be a nation strong and proud, yeah, conscious of our duties, of ourselves and to Jah. Yes, we must be a nation forever strong and proud, conscious of our duties. Yes, I to our ancestors in the seat and all the people who
Yes,
gone
true,
before and
true.
give up their life, for our
Yeah, man.
liberation. So
Yeah,
yeah, man, but that song caused it to be put on the whitelist. You know what I mean?
yeah, true.
Because I was gonna get a good write up from what used to be Black Echoes. We have a big magazine in the UK called Black Echoes back in the days, but it's not
Yeah,
called Black Echoes anymore. It's just called Echoes now.
it's called
Because they
Echoes.
don't. It's just called Echoes now, but
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they don't. Really need. Over the years, back in the 80s and the 90s, well, I'd say 70s and 80s. I
yeah,
mean, we
true.
were the only reggae artists out there, but now the world is playing reggae, I suppose. So, then pick off the black, you know what I mean? So it's a world reggae sort of vibration. But,
Yes, sir.
yeah, John Missouri was going to give me a good write up, and he let me know that, there's gatekeepers. So I take it that means because of that song, most probably,
Yes, sir.
that so, I said to myself, well, if that's the case, I must be singing something good. Yeah. And I just
Yes,
left it
sir.
there. But, people love the album. So it's a tough, tough album. But
Yeah,
it's
true.
very hard to get because it's not on the internet.
Yeah,
You know what I
on to the
mean?
next question. The bass is the heart of reggae. How do you
Mm.
approach your role as both bassist and a singer?
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, for real. Yeah, well, I suppose, I kind of developed myself over the years, because sure, I'm a band man, I've always been in bands, and
Yeah,
being in the
man.
band, I was a man that always probably would write a song and give it to my singer to sing, because in the early days, I didn't sing. I was just letting everybody else sing, you know what I mean? But I would write songs and, Papa Man would sing them, you know what I mean? But I would sing the harmonies.
Yeah, man.
So in singing the harmonies, it was a practice to sing and play the bass at the same time, you know.
Yes,
But
yes.
because over the years we found that the singers never lasted. You know what I mean? We worked 3 years with one singer and gone, 4 years with the next singer and gone. So time I waste. So the band disbanded and I just continued on my own.
Yeah, man.
Over the but I learned how to play bass and sing. So I've
Yes.
combined the two of them. So I just do that one time, and people are amazed at how do you do that? you know. But I love it, because it's a connection, and yeah, man. I saw my profile. I play my bass and I sing. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Yeah, true.
Robbie Shakespeare and Dennis Brown.
Yes. So we're gonna go back to the music and then we'll come back with more.
Yes, I.
Yes, I.
Free up your mind. Free up your mind. You got to free up your mind. It's time to take a step onto a higher plane, to reach a point where we can't get hurt again. Free up your mind.
Free up your mind.
Free up your mind.
Yes, this is New Music Mondays show.
Got to free.
Featuring Barry Red Bass, DJ Carter on the ones and twos, MC Makaveli. Right on a New Music Mondays. And so we there getting the groove. Tag and share. Let the good time flows.
It's time to take a step onto a higher plane, to reach a point where we can't get hurt again. This is for our future. We got to lay the seeds. Living in the belly of oppression, which needs a laxative. Free up your mind. Free up your mind. You got to free up your mind. Fireworks, you get paid. Jah helps a man who helps himself. You got to do the right thing. Let your work be positive. Living in the midst of an illusion which needs reality. Free up your mind. Free up your mind. You got to free up your mind. More than 400 million in oppression. Oh yeah. It's more than time to make a change. Make a change. Free up your mind. Who writes the words, creates the spell, locks us in perpetual.
Yes, Barry Red Bass right in the meantime. This is New Music Monday, DJ Carter, MC Makaveli. Yes, real niceness right in the meantime.
Living in the midst of a deception.
Yes, just trying to reason it out and see what go on.
Free up your mind.
Free up your mind.
Free up your mind.
We were people of dignity, glory and humanity.
their slaves, work as their slaves. We were treated like human cargo, cramped in with no space to breathe. Our brothers were dying around us, and our sisters begging them please. Remember your roots and not the history they're giving we. They made us leave our history to follow them right at back.
And also remember to follow your roots at the same time. True to your roots.
They made us leave our history to
yes,
follow
sir.
them right at back. Remember your roots. No justice. Ooh. Truth, rights, and justice stands for all. And Babylon system must fall. Their wickedness knows no bounds. True justice will cut them down. There's no justice in Babylon.
There is no justice in Babylon.
You can't get it.
Right in the meantime, you can't get it.
You can't get it. No, no. There is
no justice.
Justice in Babylon.
In Babylon, you can't get it.
No matter how you try.
No matter how you try.
No matter how you try. You can't get it. No.
Big at you.
No justice.
No justice in Babylon. No matter how you try, you can't get it.
Truth, rights, and justice stands for all.
Yes, truth, right, and justice can't be found in a Babylon. This is New Music Mondays, Barrel Grade Bass. Right in the meantime, DJ Kacha.
There's no justice in Babylon. No matter how you try, you can't get it. No matter how you try, you can't get it. No, no, there's no justice in Babylon. No matter how you try.
Scholar Moshina, big up on yourself.
No matter how you try, you can't
respect all the time.
No, no. Look how many have been slaughtered and brutalized, with no account of our lives. Captured and enslaved was I. They continue to lynch us with our backs against the wall.
Yes, Barry.
No one
If
has
you could
the
turn
back
all
of
lights
a black man.
better onto your room.
It's time for us to stand up tall.
Yes, stand up tall.
There's no justice in Babylon.
No justice in Babylon.
No matter how you try, you can't get it.
No matter how you try, you can't get it.
You can't get it. No, no, there's no justice in Babylon. No matter how you try, you can't get it. No matter how you try, you can't get it. No, no. They stole all that they have, backed up with a curtain of lies. We're the very people who got them civilized.
Yes, this and each and every single Monday, this is how we do it. Right in a style. You can't get no justice in a Babylon.
Look how many suffer.
So me say,
look how many die. No matter how I try, I just can't get enough of your love. I don't know why. Whoa, oh, oh.
No matter how I try, I can't get enough if you're loving.
Every day I see you.
I don't know why.
You look so neat, My heart skips a beat. The way you make me feel. It's a sweet vibration that rocks me deep within. Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. No matter how I try, I just can't get enough of your love. I don't know why. I can't get enough.
I just don't know why.
No matter how I try.
No matter how I try, I can't get enough of your loving.
I don't know why. You look beautiful every time I call your name. And when I'm not around you, oh, I'm feeling pain. In the depths of misty moments, I know you're there by my side to help me mash down Babylon and let this Rasta testify. No matter how I try, I just can't get enough of your love. I don't know why. I can't get enough. Whoa, no matter how I try, I just can't get enough of your love. I don't know why.
I just don't know why.
I just can't get enough. Through the gun and the knife, we are lose their life. In our through the gun and the knife, we are lose their life. In a wicked situation, until them plantation. Don't you see? Through the gun and the knife, we are lose their life. In a wicked situation, until them plantation. If you know what it's like to lose a life, more than strife. Mother cry and father cry, and sister don't know the reason why. Oh, the pain they pay. To the gun and the knife, we are lose their life. In a wicked situation, until and plantation. Don't you see? Through the gun and the knife, we are lose their life. In a wicked situation, until and plantation. They use all forms of devices on us and make some youths go astray. They don't even know night from day. It's such a crime when a youth man loses
Live and direct, New Music Mondays, each and every single Monday. This is how we do it. Enjoy each and every single positive vibration. DJ cut up on the ones and twos.
in a wicked situation, until and plantation. Don't you see? Through the gun and the knife, we are lose their life. In a wicked situation, until and plantation. They take us for a joke, while we're smoking the coke, walking with their eyes shut. Through the gun and the knife, we are lose their life. In a wicked situation.
Listen to the bass line right about now.
Don't you see? Through the gun and the knife,
Easy and
we are
nice.
lose their life.
In the corner of the night,
Situation.
such a tricky situation.
If you know
Yes, this is New Music Mondays. Right now,
to lose a life, more than strife. Mother cry see. Confident plantation.
Yes, I. Buried Red.
Yeah, man.
Yes, we are back again. Yes, to continue from where we left.
For real.
Yes, right now, we want to go to fun questions. These are the questions that you are going to answer with the simplest time as possible and shortest time as possible. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's go. If you could hold a reggae jam session anywhere in the world, where would it be? And who would join you?
Reggae jam session.
Yeah, anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah, man.
Gosh. Well, it definitely be in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And
Kind
who
of
will
hard.
join? Who would join? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a whole set of artists
Yeah.
coming out the Malachi studio. I love
Yeah.
all of them to join me.
Yeah.
Serious, serious. Yeah, man. Artists like Errol Mattis,
Yeah.
artists like Rastasha, Golden Child, obviously IQ La Rastafari,
Yes, I.
man like Barry Isaacs. You know what I
Yes, I.
mean? Probably
Yeah,
throw in
man.
the Twinkle Brothers, Roots.
Yes, one of the favorite band.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yes.
see, so something like that, you know what I mean? And authentic artists, you know what I mean, that is alive today and ready to do the thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Mm.
More authentic artists.
Yes, I grown youth, you know what I mean? The artists
Yes.
them that don't get the exposure, you know, see, because them no want to sell them soul.
Yes, I. On to the next. What's the most unexpected or funny thing that has ever happened on tour?
The unexpected what?
Unexpected thing that has ever happened where you're on tour.
Right, Lord, all the things. The most unexpected thing. Let me see now. I remember we did a travel to France from the UK. You know what I mean? And we did have Barry Brownie. I told Barry Brownie.
Yes,
And
I.
yeah. And what happened is them man, two man never had the visa to go France.
Yes, I. On to the next. If Ito if Ito Food could sing, which dish would you be carrying your baseline?
If what?
If Ito Food could sing, which dish would carrying your baseline?
Oh, seen. Well, we carry my baseline. Right, team. I'd say my staple, chickpeas.
Yes, I. On to the next one. When you are relaxing, what's your go-to roots reggae album?
Steel pulse.
Which album?
I think the one basically
Yes, I.
world crisis.
Yes, I. On to the next. If you could trade places with any reggae artist for a day, who would it be and why?
If I could change places,
If you could trade to a place with a reggae artist, which artist
uh,
would it be and why?
uh, 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 let me see how I go on in the world right now. Vibes Cartel.
Why?
Because I'd like to show the people them another side of thing.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man.
You can have the audience, you know.
Yes, I. On to the
You know
next one. If your bass guitar could talk, what would it say about you?
so you take very good care of me over the years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And you play me very smoothly, you know what I mean? You treat me like, you know what I mean? You're my lover.
Crime in partner in crime.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. On to the next. If you, uh, which one of your song would you play if you are strolling through Zion?
Which one of my songs I would play if I was there?
If you are strolling through Zion.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Uh, Sing it with love.
Yes, I. On to the next one. What's the most unusual venue you have ever performed at?
The most prestigious.
Yeah?
The most prestigious venue.
No, the most unusual venue that you have
Oh,
ever performed at. Yeah.
oh, why? That's a question, eh? Um, right. I would say at this point the diorama
Yeah.
in London. Yeah, it's a building that is like an old time theatre, and it used to have the lights in the roof,
Yeah, man.
like a kaleidoscope.
Yes, I.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's back in the days. You know, see.
On to the next. If reggae wasn't your path, what do you think you could be doing today?
I'd be a doctor.
Why a doctor?
I always wanted to be a doctor. Look after people, heal people.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
On to the next one. What's your secret for keeping the vibes high on long tours?
Exercise,
Exercise.
exercise.
Yes, that is really great.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
on to the next one. Yeah, if I would like just if you could talk, there are so many troubles that and challenges that are happening across the world to
Mm-hmm.
all the youth and most people. If you could advise the youth, regardless of where they are located, what could you tell those youths?
Well, what I tell you, Sam, is to find them divine spirit within.
Yes,
Because we do know, according to my studies of history,
yes,
when a young man reaches the age of 13, 14, he goes through rites of passage.
yes, I.
You understand? And that rites of passage is to learn how to control your spirit, so your higher spirit, because when we're born with our emotions. We're born with our body, and then the first spirit our mother encounters is our emotion, because we start to cry. We cry if we're hungry. We cry if we're uncomfortable. We smile if we're happy. You know what I mean? So that's how the baby communicates with mommy. And then when the baby becomes 2, 3, then the baby then you start telling the baby what things are. So there's a name for everything in the world. And so with the name, there's a picture.
Yes, I. Yes,
You understand? And then from this on now, we follow our emotions as a child. But you have to learn to not follow your emotion, because what it is, the emotion is like a little 2-year-old child, and your wisdom is the parent. So if a 2-year-old child see an ice cream van across the road, he might just run straight across the road to get it. But wisdom is going to say, no, 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 no. This is not. Let's wait until the road is clear. And when the road is clear, then we can go across and get it. That's wisdom.
yes, I.
You see
Yes,
me? I
I.
say. So it's just when you get to a certain age now, you must stop following childish ways and learn what it is to be a man. And a
Yeah,
man
man.
follows wisdom before emotions. So when you find that man in bed with your woman, you don't go and chop him up,
Yeah, man.
because that's emotion.
Yeah.
You understand? Because wisdom will only come to you when you're in prison, and then you say, but wait, hold on. Look how much woman out that street.
Yeah,
Why am
man.
I gonna kill one kill or kill people and end up in a prison and so much woman out the street? If you did love me, wisdom comes to you afterward.
Yeah,
You
man.
must learn to bring wisdom before the action. Because if you have, whatever you have to do, you do with wisdom. So that's my message for the young, is to learn how to cultivate your inner self and learn to connect with your wisdom, because your wisdom is connected to the divine self, the God within you, and He not gonna let you down. See me I
Yes,
say?
I. Yeah, man. So I would like you to give me an acapella of the song "Tell."
Oh, tell, wow.
Yes, I.
All right. I'm gonna tell, yeah. All right. Trying to remember it now. Mm, mm, sta-ba-da-ba-da, sta-da-da. See it now? I got to tell my people now. I've got to tell my people now. I've got to tell my people now. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. How they robbed and killed us, brutalized and beat us innocently, yeah. I've got to tell my people now. I've got to tell my people now. I've got to tell my people now. Oh, 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 yes. How they robbed and killed us, brutalized and beat us innocently, yeah. They carried us away in a brutal regime. Oh, yeah. They stole our way of life and the way we used to be. Oh, yeah. We
Yes, I.
forgot. We lost our sense. We don't know who we are. Now's the time to wake up and see the magic that is in you and me. So, got to tell my people now. Yeah, man, run the tune, fire.
Yes, I. So I would like you to tell us your closing sentiment before we
Oh,
play the tune.
oh.
Yes,
Yeah,
I.
yeah, like I said, love to the people and that's out there. Massive rise up to the people in Kenya. I mean, I love to come out there one day and play live for the item. Um, more love to all the people out there who listen. I mean? Send your strength. You're from England, London, see it. But my heart is for the world, see it. And I just spread a message of peace and love. And I'm looking to go on a world tour like very soon. Check out my albums, them, and check out my music on Barry Dread Bandcamp. You can always link me up on Facebook, Instagram, and all of them up there. See the debut. You know what I mean? Um, Makaveli, me give thanks, to the
Yes,
eye,
I. Yes,
you
I.
know, making me come on the show and give me a chance to explore my own mind, because you ask some question that me remember myself.
Yes, I. True, true, true.
So give thanks, see, you feel real, you
Yes, I
know,
give
and,
thanks.
just while I'm sitting here, you see how them dim the sun, you see me have to turn on the light. It's supposed to
Yeah,
be
man.
bright, but all of a sudden it's dark over here. It was
Yes,
bright
I.
and sunny, How can it be so dark all of a sudden? And people, I see. You see me, I
Yes,
say.
I.
So anyway, more love to the whole world, and I keep writing my songs. I've got a show coming up October the 25th at the Post Bar, live music. You know what I mean? If you want to check out, I've got some of the clips on YouTube, so check me out. You know what I mean? Art promoters and agencies out there looking to perform. You know what I mean? I've got a tough band. Check out my vibration. You know what I mean? They need reggae music like I and I out there in the world. You know what I mean? We have some great musicians and some great artists. You know what I mean? That really should be out there, the people that we create them, you know, see it. So we give thanks to the them. Respect, yeah?
Yes, I. Yes, I. Enough blessings.
Could I rise up a few people?
Mike, you go off. Yes, I. Yes, I.
Yes, I mean, I rise up me youth them, you know, my daughter Zuena, my son Tomini and Kari and Jamal, you know, I made a youth them. And obviously the spirit of Malachi at all times, you know, see, I like to big up bands like the True Vibes, obviously I Killer Rastafari, Barry Isaac, you know what I mean? Big up Rimbim, Jaboni, Jeffrey Beckford and Stephen Wright, Jassy, you know what I mean? Custale and Calvin,
Yes, I.
Delra, Golden Child and Ratasha and Ricky Tuffy and all them man, they Benji and the rest of them who come and support the studio, Cledwin and Keith Drum, enough people, you know, see, come and give the studio our energy. So we give thanks for all of that. So yeah, man, more love and more strength every time. You know, see it. You know, we give thanks for every day. Yes, sir. Make sure you learn something new every day for real.
Yes, I. Blessings, and it's been good you have joined us, and we are happy. We appreciate you. Keep on doing what you are doing. Anytime you have something new, you can always bring it here.
All right. Give
Yes,
thanks
I.
for that.
Bless.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I. Rastafari.
Elevate. Absolute.
My people, I'm gonna tell, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah.
Thank you for joining us. New Music Monday. We say we love you, bad. Till next time, DJ Kata, MC Makaveli. Enough blessings.
People now, I've got to tell my people now. Whoa, oh, oh, yes. How they robbed and killed us, brutalized and beat us innocently, yeah. I've got to tell my people now. I've got to tell my people now. I've got to tell my people now. Whoa, oh, oh, yes. How they robbed and killed us, brutalized and beat us innocently, yeah. They carried us away in a brutal regime. Oh, yes. We lost our way of life and the way we used to be. Oh, yes. We forgot. We lost our sense. We don't know who we are. Now's the time to wake up and see the damage that's been done to you and me. So I've got to tell my people now. I've got to tell my people now. I've got to tell my people now. Oh, 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 yes. How they robbed and killed us, brutalized and beat us innocently, yeah. I've got to tell my people now. I've got to tell my people now. I've got to tell my people now. Oh, oh. We are the greatest ones in this world. We are the greatest, and we rock this world. We are the greatest ones in this world. We are the greatest, and we rock this world. All the world seems to be against us when we've done no one no wrong. They mistreat us, bound us up in chains, yeah.
but the love still remains. They can't break us no matter what they do. Our African spirit keeps shining. We are the greatest ones in this world. We are the greatest, and we rock this world. We are the greatest ones in this world. We are the greatest, and we rock this world. We gave the world civilization. We've been here since time began. Remember Kemet and Monopotama. Our African spirit keeps shining. We are the greatest ones in this world. We are the greatest, and we rock this world. We are the greatest ones in this world. We are the greatest, and we rock this world. My life, you are a fulfillment of a vision that's come true. Oh yeah, you're a perfect picture of divinity on earth, and I'm just glued to your movements, your beauty and your grace. Oh, 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 sweet lady, I'm glad that you're near me. Oh, 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 sweet lady, I'm glad to know you'll always be mine. Always be mine, always be mine. When we're together at your place or at my gates, oh yeah, you're so full of action. Your cooking, it tastes great, so great. You got an open mind, we reason all the time, and you're a great motivator. I know that you're the best. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 sweet lady, I'm glad that you're near me. Oh, 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 sweet lady, I'm glad to know you'll always be mine. Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel, yeah. Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel, yeah. Every day we want to see an end to wickedness and selfishness. We gotta fight to the very end to stamp out brutality and torment. The cry of the suffering is never heard, and the hungry are never fed. But there in our minds will be their voice. Send out your arrows to pierce their hearts. So let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with fear. Yeah. Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with fear. Yeah. We must. Sing it with love. Let's sing it with fear. Yeah. Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with fear. Yeah. Every day we want to see an end to wickedness and selfishness.
New Music Monday show. This is DJ Carter. Barry Dread, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being there, and everyone who have been tuned on.
Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with fear. Yeah.
That's the last number.
Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with fear. Yeah. Every
Let's
day
all sing it with love.
we want to see an end to wickedness
big
and
up.
selfishness. We gotta fight to the very end to stamp out brutality and
VICU.
torment.
The T.
The cry of the suffering is never heard,
DJ Empire.
and the
Big up yourself.
hungry are never fed.
Shashamane
But
International.
there in our minds will be their voice. Send out your arrows to pierce their hearts. So
Big up my producer,
sing it with
Mr.
love.
Aborn.
Let's sing it with fear.
The host Makaveli.
Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with fear. Yeah.
Nice time, everybody.
Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with fear. Yeah. Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with fear. Yeah. Every day we want to see an end to wickedness and selfishness. We gotta fight to the very end to stamp out brutality and torment. The cry of the suffering is never heard, and the hungry are never fed. But there in our their voice. Send out your arrows to pierce their hearts. So let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel. Yeah. Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel. Yeah. We must all try to overstand. This is part of a negative plan, yeah. All we gotta do is join together and make our voices so much stronger. Sing for the dignity of the world. Sing for our hungry warrior or girl. Let the truth be your guiding light. Send out your prayer.
Betty Love, sing it with love.
Sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel, yeah. Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel, yeah. Every day we want to see an end to wickedness and selfishness. We gotta fight to the very end to stamp out brutality and torment. The cry of the suffering is never heard, and the hungry are never fed. While they're in our minds, we'll be their voice. Send out your arrows to pierce their hearts. So sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel, yeah. Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel, yeah. We must all try to overstand. This is part of a negative plan, yeah. All we gotta do is join together and make our voices so much stronger. Sing for the dignity of the world. Sing for our hungry warrior or girl. Let the truth be your guiding light. Send out your prayers, let them be heard. Sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel, yeah. Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel. Sing it with love. Sing it with feel. Whoa. We all know and we overstand. This is part of a negative plan, yeah. All we gotta do is join together and make our voices so much stronger. Sing for the dignity of the world. Sing for our hungry boy or a girl. Let the truth be your guiding light. Send out your prayers, let them be heard. Let's sing it with love. Let's sing it with feel, yeah. Let's sing it with love. with love. Sing it with love. Sing it with feeling. Sing it with love. Sing it with love. Yeah. Let's join hands together and sing with unity. Let's create a vision of a world we'd love to see. We can turn it around, we just need to agree. With a strong voice.